to Smokeshow. My name is Camille.
And I'm Haley. And today we're going to be teaching you about bongs. Big ones, little ones, small ones, thick ones, everything in between, as well as how to take care of them and clean them at home.
And we have an epic guest today. It's comedian, actress, writer, Donnelly.
Woo!
And she's going to be smoking weed with us out of a bong, so stay tuned. Hey guys, we have our special guest here, Donnelly, and we are going to be talking about bongs and her career as a cannabis connoisseur, comedian, actress, writer, and just general badass bitch inside this beautiful universe.
Oh my god,
Yes.
Thank you for having me. This is crazy. I have my own bong, I have my own lighter.
We want you prepared.
This is amazing. There are some great snacks.
I'm smoking out of a jug.
Don't have snacks.
This is so cute.
I honestly don't know what mine is because I've never used one that has like the little squid in it before.
What do you think it does?
Like,
It's a percolator.
Yeah, it's a percolator, but I don't know if I did it right. So
What does a
sound off in the
percolator
comments
do?
if this is correct. I filled it almost.
I
to the
felt
top.
that way about this one too. I filled it from the
Yeah.
top and I'm like, should I just fill it from here? Is this only supposed to
Yeah.
have water? Oh no.
Wait, does the bottom have no water?
The bottom has water, obviously.
Okay.
Like yours has water
Yeah,
in it too.
but I had to fill from this part.
Yeah, I did both though.
Oh, okay. We did it both ways, and we do it both ways. Anyways.
Anally? Oh, sorry.
Now we're gonna have the interview question.
So Dana, when did you first start smoking weed?
I first started smoking weed when I was 14.
Damn, me too, girl.
Okay, I was here late.
It was with my friend, Amelia. She was like, she was like cool. And I smoked weed with her. The first time I smoked weed out of this like magnetic pipe. And I don't think I inhaled until I was like 16 though. So I think I was probably smoking weed for like 2 years before I like ever got
So you would be like,
So you continued. You
I just wasn't doing it
the
right.
whole time.
she was like,
Yeah. But like literally, and I think that like no one tells you that you like have to inhale. Maybe that's just me.
I was definitely told to inhale.
in
Okay.
all forms of
My
smoking
sister-
outside.
Yeah.
of weed.
My sister really, we both are like, oh, we weren't inhaling correctly until like 2 years ago. Yeah.
But cool
You
girls.
wasted a lot of weed.
Probably. Oh yeah. I mean, this is the whole thing. My mom was the one who raised the theory that we weren't inhaling because she was basically just like saying that my sister spent so much money on weed and how could you possibly need this much money? You're inhaling, and she was right.
She was right in one way, but not about the spending money on weed.
Mother knows best.
You're right. She does know that. So I think she has a lot of wisdom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever smoked with your mother?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Really?
Well, my mom she's like in a new stoner phase.
Oh yay!
Like it's in like the last year or so. I think the pandemic really got to people.
Yeah.
But she and her boyfriend like smoke together, and I've smoked with her before. She's like really one of those like, can you light it for me, girls? Like she's like very like pick me, like oh my god. My boyfriend always has
Her mom is a hot girl.
She is. Her mom is a hot girl. She's like my boyfriend always did this for me, like very that vibe. And it's like oh god.
I bet she doesn't know how to roll.
No, of course not. I mean, I can't roll because my fingers are too sweaty. I don't know anyone else's.
You could
I
use
literally
feel
just
it
clammy.
though. Just like at the like
But you
sweat
can't
onto
even,
the
like,
seal.
I'm like soaking through the papers on my first like go.
It's like wet and limp.
It's
by
just
the
not
time
for
it's
me.
finished.
Yeah, I'm just too clammy.
I get that. I'm a bit clammy myself.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
So
Good girl.
when did you smoke weed with your mom for the first time? Like how old were you?
It was probably a couple years ago. I'd say fairly recently.
What about your sister?
I think my sister and my mom probably the first time they smoked together. My sister was probably like 16 or something.
16.
I don't want to out them. I mean, yes, my sister's an adult now. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, my sister's been smoking weed for a long time. I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's an OG. Your sister's badass.
Do you think she smokes more weed than you?
She has at points. I don't know right now. I think we both fluctuate in our usage.
Yeah.
And I would say like right now, I think I'm smoking more.
Yeah.
Also, she's like switched to just vaping. She's a volcano.
Oh, that's
Mom,
tight.
I
She's
love the
fancy.
volcano.
She's the bougie bitch.
She's a
Yes.
bougie bitch. Well,
Material girl.
she's
Material
such a
girl.
material girl about the things she's a material girl about.
I love that.
So she just smokes on the volcano, and then I smoke like, oh, I've been smoking so much, it's bad.
What is your like primary method?
I love pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls?
And then, like,
Yes.
my hands are clammy.
Okay.
And they're just convenient.
Are you
like,
soaking the filter? Are they that clammy? Like holding it?
Like, I can't
Do you have to
even,
pass
like,
it? Do you have like a little blunt?
I
like,
literally can't, I can't, like, rub it in my fingers without the paper getting sweaty. I can't explain it any better.
Do you
Okay,
smoke
awesome.
indica or sativa?
I smoke mostly sativas and hybrids.
Yes.
But I used to be an indica girl. And I don't know if it's
What
working.
happened?
I don't know.
I love that.
Okay, so I used to really believe that there was a difference between them.
There
and, like,
barely
I,
is.
Right. So I was really in that that headspace, but then I realized like there are certain like things that can be different in different strains of weed.
And even if you can trick your body into thinking it's
Sure,
a sativa,
exactly.
I'm gonna get 10 times more things done.
Right.
Because it said sativa on the package.
Right, exactly. It's placebo.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sativa person. I call it sativa
Yeah.
diva, and then this one, I don't know if we'll have to beat
Sativa.
this, but I call women indicons.
Oh, I love
If
that.
you like indica, because I like it. I use that word as a term of
Got
endearment.
it. You're an indicon.
An indicon.
Right.
Do you ever act stoned? Like, can you act stoned?
No,
Is
I
it
would never.
possible?
No, oh my god, no. My whole thing is I have to get my self-tapes done before I smoke weed.
That's how I am too.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna like.
I can't remember. One time I like had
My
to.
memory is also so fucking bad. Like, I used to be so sharp, man.
No.
That's okay. It's fine. Because
It's-
I'll stop smoking weed when I get pregnant.
That's
And then
gorgeous.
you'll be smart again.
Yeah. Well, I'll use my pregnancy to get sharp again.
You say that, but my mother would beg to differ about smoking weed when you're pregnant.
She smoked weed with you.
Yeah. I mean, like, mostly because she didn't know for the first 4 months, and she was like,
I'm gonna
"Oh,
choose.
stoner."
I'm gonna choose ignorance too.
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't know. I don't trust that
know.
test. I haven't seen the gyno yet.
No, I'm ready.
I haven't seen a heartbeat.
I'm ready to give up weed for my baby.
Are you?
You're ready to have a baby, Dana?
No, I'm not
What?
ready to have a baby. No.
Robert is
Oh my
actively
God.
shaking.
I'm gonna be the godmother. Oh my god.
My mom is gonna be the godmother and the grandmother.
I'm screaming.
Aw, I love that.
Um,
Would you let your baby smoke weed? Like, would you let, not obviously as a baby, but like when your kid grows up and is of the age you think kids should start smoking weed, would you want to like be the first one to intro them?
No, I'm not the kind of parent. No. Like, I'm like, you can do whatever you want, but it's like, it's not gonna be with me. Like, I'm not gonna be that fucking parent that's like partying with their kid. Like, no
Oh
fucking
god,
way.
that's
I
embarrassing.
literally, like, when I think back to high school, there was like this one kid who would host parties, and his parents would like play beer pong with us, and I'm like,
What?
you guys are sick.
That's
You're watching
really
this, you were
gross.
sick.
That's so gross.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that parent, like, I will never be that parent. I will never, like, actively encourage things.
Okay, but I think drinking and partying with your kids is different from like showing your kids weed. Like, I would like to be the first person who shows my kid weed because I'd like them to learn how to do it the right way, and so that they know how to do it and like go into the world and they're not getting scammed and shit. Because that's my money they're getting scammed.
No,
I'm getting a weed
I
money
feel
and
like you
they're
should
not getting.
gaslight your kids.
Yeah, I think so too.
And be like, let them know that it's wrong, that the world thinks of it as generally wrong, so they have those social cues.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Like, I don't want my kid to be like, oh yeah, weed's like, whatever.
Chill, they
Yeah.
pull it out in the middle of math class.
Right, exactly.
Like, I'm stressed from
Yeah.
this problem.
There were
My
definitely,
mom
there were
said
definitely
it's
kids at my
okay.
school who would have weed.
Yeah.
Well, you grew up here, right? California.
I grew up, in the Bay Area.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was legal.
Yeah.
Even when it wasn't legal, it was,
It was
still
legal.
legal.
Right.
So, why do you smoke weed?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I first started smoking weed, it was just because like it makes food taste really good. And I was like worried about that. I love like a vibe, so I think like I love to smoke before like doing things, like going to like concerts, and, like going shopping. I think I'm a lot more
Shopping,
inspired.
Mhm.
I literally think I'm more inspired and I have a better vision for myself and my aesthetic
Mhm.
when I smoke weed before I go shopping. I have to smoke before I thrift, or like I can't thrift anything.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
so
wouldn't.
real.
I'm like everything's ugly. It's just
Everything's
Yes,
ugly.
yes.
You gotta
but
see
yeah,
the vision.
You have to see a vision, and you need to. So, like, when I first started smoking, it was like special occasions, and I was like hanging out with like my friends. Yeah, it's a treat, and I was really good about that. And like a lot of times I'd smoke weed, and I'd like eat a whole bag of Doritos, and I'd be like, that was so fun, but like no, you know. And I'd like
Yes.
kind of go a couple weeks without smoking again, and then I did the same thing. And then it wasn't until the pandemic that I like started using weed like really regularly,
Yeah.
and now I'm like just really addicted, and I use it
Yeah.
because I like get the shake. Like, no, I don't.
I'm screaming, what? Are you saying to get a shake?
No, but
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
screaming.
No, I don't get the
Shakes.
shakes. I don't get the shakes.
You
but,
get you get hunger.
I
And
get
appetite
anxiety.
issues
I
and
get anxiety.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, weed helps with my anxiety
So much.
so much. Like I used to get like really intense panic attacks
Yeah.
until I started smoking
It's-
indica regularly.
It also helps me work out, if I'm being honest, because like
That's
if I'm so
weird.
blasted that I won't like realize how my workout's going. I'm just like doing it.
Wow.
I'm just doing it. Like I'm just like, this is my body. My brain's turned off. I can't
That's
even think because I'm
crazy.
so high, and my body's just going.
That's insane.
For me, I
cannot.
just feel like it slows down my workout. I feel like my workout's going on like slowest time ever.
You're like,
when I'm high. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
When you date, do you prefer stoner or non-stoner?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh well,
Does
I don't want a stoner. I like that my boyfriend doesn't smoke weed.
Yeah.
And it's because he can drive me around.
I'm screaming.
And also like it's like someone like needs to have a hold of things. You know?
That's so true.
Like I'm like
Someone needs to be
okay, like
around you.
literally when two people are like high or hanging out, like there's like everything's taking so long. Like nothing is getting done.
That's real.
Nothing got
And it's like
taste.
no. If someone needs to like be keeping me on track, on mission.
That's real. My
Yeah.
boyfriend has almost killed me numerous times being stoned.
Yeah. See, I'm like no.
I think I need a non-stoner too, or someone who only
You
does
need
it
a-
like recreationally every once in a while. Because
Yeah.
if someone's going like match for match with me,
Right.
we're both gonna die.
Right. Exactly.
And go broke. Weed is expensive in California.
Yeah, weed is expensive.
Tell us about your podcast, Young and Old.
Oh, Young Old. So Young Old is my sister and I's podcast. My boyfriend and my mom are recurring guests on it. We started the podcast in quarantine, and then we did it pretty consistently through like a year of quarantine, and then we kind of like stopped, and we're trying to get it back. So we had our latest episode come out last week.
Woo, check it out.
Hell yeah.
Young
That's
Old,
exciting.
basically the basic premise is that my sister is a Gen Z. She's 20 now, and I'm a millennial. I'm turning 27 this year, and it's about like the slight generational differences between a Gen Z and like a millennial Gen Z cusp. And yeah, it's just it's like kind of pop culture, but it's a lot just like us and our stuff.
You know what
Yeah.
I just realized?
What?
We can never be old because we're the youngest millennials.
Yeah, we are the youngest.
No matter what, we're always the youngest millennials.
We're always
all
the
at that
youngest.
end.
We're the youngest.
So we're never old.
millennials.
We're the youngest
Sure, we're the
millennials. Thank you, though.
millennials.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sure.
So, you're an artist. How does cannabis affect your life and like your art, and how does it integrate? Like you've talked about like how shopping helps you be more creative, but how does cannabis help you as an artist?
I actually can't say that it does. I think cannabis helps me as an artist because it gives me a way to unwind after I'm done being creative.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I'm creative on weed in the way that like I can like write or be funny. And I think a lot
You
of
don't write
times.
stoned?
No, never.
Or
Like
stand
no. Well, because everything, like, I don't know, like, I'm like, everything that I write down, I'll have, like, ideas that are interesting when I'm high,
Yeah.
but I have to flesh them out when I'm not high.
Yeah.
Or they don't really make sense to anyone. It's not
Sometimes
me.
when you're sober,
Like,
they still don't make sense.
yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess that would be my answer. Like,
Yeah.
it helps me creatively because it gives me, like, space to unwind and, like, not be, like, stressing about, like, being creative.
I can't act high, but I can write high.
Interesting.
I write high all the time. I'm always high when I'm writing.
Damn.
But I don't want people to attribute my writing to like being high.
Right, like, you
Yeah.
don't want it to be, like, in...
Yeah, I don't want to be like, yeah, she was so high while
Right.
writing this.
Right.
You know, no wonder it's like this.
Right.
Like, I hate when people
Like,
use
not
that
a
argument.
contrast.
So lame.
I write high all the time, and
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done stand-up not high.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever.
I mean, I perform stand-up high, but, like, that's, like,
Yeah.
a different thing.
I don't think I've ever done it not high.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I honestly,
I
I just can't answer that question, to be honest.
Why?
Because I'm a very, I really don't like to future trip. So that's like a big thing that I don't do is I really don't like to visualize any future events.
So you
because
don't manifest?
No.
You're not a manifest
I mean, I do. I
believer?
manifest like loosely. Like I like
Okay.
know. I always have things that I know that I want that are at the forefront of my mind, and I'm always like doing all of my things every day to like work toward that. But I'm not actually thinking about like results because I'm like I also can't control results. Like all I can control is what I'm doing every day. Like I actually can't control it, so I'm not gonna like visualize something that I don't have any power over. Do you
It's
know what I mean?
perfect. You are a mindfulness queen. I know exactly what you mean.
But
Yeah,
I
that's
think
so healthy.
It's very healthy. I like that.
That's
shit.
way healthier than my perspective on things.
I mean, I agree. Like, I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. I know I'll still be smoking weed and I'll still be in California probably.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
like, I know like
That's
basic things. Like I know like my day to day. I hope like looks the same in 5 years. I love my day to day. Like I just get to like
Aw.
be creative and like hang out with people that I like and like it's fun. So
That's cute as shit.
yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So you said like for the first 2 years that you're getting high that
Yeah.
you weren't really inhaling.
No, I don't
And
think
so,
so.
what was it like the first time you actually got high? Do you remember like the first time you were like, oh wow, I inhaled, like I'm
Yeah, it was
high.
probably like my like junior year of high school, and I started hanging out with these people who smoke weed like a lot.
Nice.
And I think for the first time, I started like smoking a weed where even if I wasn't fully inhaling, I was still like really getting something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember. I mean, I guess I had like a brief little mini stoner phase, like maybe my junior year of high school, where it was just like fun to like smoke weed and like go eat like pho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a sincere, sweet high school thing to do.
Yeah,
Just, like,
isn't
get high,
it?
eat a little
Yeah,
food.
right. It's
Like,
like
that's all
really
you do.
nice. That is something that I'm like, oh, it's such a nice, just like enhancing of experience.
It is, and even like then and now, it's still when you're high, it's almost too hard to use your phone and eat at the same time. So it's like you're very in the moment.
Well, I always am like the only time that I like know I'm high when I don't know where my phone is. And I'm like, oh, I haven't looked at my phone in hours. Like I'm like, I have no idea where it is. Like, and I
That's great.
yeah.
Do you ever think that you'll like ever work in cannabis, like have your own weed brand or anything like that?
I don't know. I think like my sister and I kind of talked about wanting to like do weed stuff, but I also like there's so many like cool women in the space already, and I'm like I don't know if I have a necessarily like a unique like market ad.
I think you have an aesthetic for it though. I think outside of just weed, but like weed merchandise, like our rolling trays and our grinders.
Yeah,
here,
no,
like,
I know that's you.
you
That's
make
like
that kind
some
of stuff.
shit.
That would be
I
really
know.
cute to put your own designs and
Yeah,
stuff on that.
I think I'm not ready to have like a merchandise empire yet.
Neither
Like,
that
I'm
nor a
just-
baby.
Yeah,
No
no
babies,
babies, no merch empires right now. But again, I'm not ruling it out. I just like right now that seems like a lot for my day to day.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'd have to like find because I want to. Okay, so I really want to do this. Like I want to do a halter top drop. That's what I'm calling it.
I'm screaming.
Okay, so like I want to do like just like a limited like 100 halter tops. Like I don't know, like maybe 2 different patterns or something,
Yeah.
2 different like things, and then like I just want to do that like one.
I
but
feel
I need
like
to be a merchandiser.
You could sell more than 100 though, right?
Yeah, but I want it to be like a really limited drop. Like I wanted that to be like the appeal of it.
like
Where,
kind of hypey.
yeah, like I want it to be like fucking sick.
I'm
And then
thinking
I
like Valentina Boyd. Like that woman on Twitter who does all those like bikini.
oh
things.
yes,
Like that's what I'm imagining.
yes,
when you're
yes,
saying
something
this.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like very
Yeah.
exclusive,
Yes,
very limited. It always sells out immediately.
Yes, like something will always sells out immediately. Yeah, and there's only 5, but it sells out really quick.
That's cool.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
that. I'll be in line.
Thank you. Oh my god.
I'll wake up with the other
Thank you so
Next moms and
much.
go
Oh my
get
god,
there.
I can't wait. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just deciding still. I've been like thinking about thinking about the kind of halter that I want.
There's so many.
I know.
I'm
there
stupid.
are, though.
What is a halter?
You're wearing this
Yeah.
halter.
If it goes around your
It goes
neck
around
and
your
your
neck. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's what holds it up.
Yeah, exactly. This is a halter. This is not a halter. This is a tube.
That's a tube. Okay,
It
halters
floats at home.
and tubes. We've got the difference nailed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Do you and your sister do any smoke weed on your podcast or like incorporate that at all?
We don't really smoke weed on our podcast, and we usually don't smoke weed before we podcast because we're both
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think either of us are like particularly like creative when we're like on weed.
I get that because it's your vibe out thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's our zone.
Yeah. So no weed until the work's done. I'm very impressed. Like I only have 1 to 2 tasks my day before I can smoke weed because I'm like better when I'm on weed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like my brain feels very scrambled and like I can't think straight.
I mean, I'm better to like be around. Like,
yes, that too.
I'm also just like really weird until I smoke weed. But, like that's how I get stuff
What
done.
do you mean?
Like I'm just like
weird?
anxious and manic and psycho, and
Mhm.
I just like literally wake up at 6:30 and then I like work really hard all day, and then like 1:30 rolls around and I've like done like a million different things and I feel like shit and I'm like so tired and then I like smoke weed.
Oh wow.
That's really beautiful though. Like I like the early start, early end work day. I think that's really nice. I'd rather wake up super early.
I mean, that's what works.
You wake up so early.
Yeah.
I wonder. I can't imagine doing that. Like every day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
What time do you go to bed?
o'clock. Like 11.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No, it's like
It's like 7 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I can't do that. That's so cool though.
Do you use weed to sleep at all?
No, honestly, actually, my sleep's been a lot better since I don't usually smoke like probably an hour or two before bed.
Nice.
And then I sleep a lot better. I think it was just really it like made it really easy to fall asleep,
Mm-hmm.
but it was really compromising the quality of my sleep, and I think I wake up a lot more. But
What weed do you? What?
do you guys use it to sleep?
Oh, I definitely smoke myself out to bed.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's good, but like I already have
that's what you do.
Lexapro,
No,
so I have
you're supposed to do
Lexapro
whatever.
dreams, and it's like my quality of sleep's already shit. Might as well be high too.
So true.
I am psycho. I like take a 25 mg pill
What
every
the
night.
fuck?
And then I'll take like CBD on top of that, and I'll rub
That's nice.
CBD into my body, and then take 2
Ooh.
melatonins, then go to sleep.
That's a good balance.
Crazy.
Damn, you like put yourself to sleep. You don't go to
No,
sleep. You
you, like-
put yourself
I force
to
myself
bed.
to sleep. I have a
You
lot
like
of things.
self anesthesia.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I
used to do shit like that, but then
I just have a lot of anxiety, and I'm always working all the time, and I could always be doing something, and so it's like I have to shut my brain off.
I feel that.
And like up until I like literally fall asleep, I'm always like on like my laptop doing something, working on some like fucking project. So yeah, I have to like force myself to go to sleep, or I will work myself to death.
Yeah.
Hustle culture.
The way Dana stopped smoking 2 hours before bed, I stopped working 2 hours before bed. I'm like, it is time to put on my simple TV and give my baby brain a little break.
It's just so interesting to hear people work so differently, and like people exist so differently. Also, it's like we're all existing at different times of day, you know.
It's so true.
Like my like main hours, my peak hours are like 8 to 10 a.m. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's when I'm fucking getting.
That's when you ask for generals, like with companies.
Literally,
You'd
no,
be like,
literally,
"So
that's
have
when
9 a.m.
That's when I'm
meetings?"
responding to all my emails. No, I don't like to have generals. I like to have afternoon generals.
Okay.
Because mornings I need for like working out and like thinking, brainstorming with myself.
Yeah. What are your favorite weed products?
Okay, let's see. I really like my favorite. I like this. Pure Beauty is the brand.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The yellow ones are the sativa ones, and then I think the pink ones are the hybrid ones, and I love both of those.
Yeah.
They're so good. Like
they're
those
so
are,
cute too.
they're
They're just
so
little guys.
cute. I
It's
know.
just a little
They're so
guy.
cute. I love half gram or the tiny little
Yeah,
because
because
I love it.
I think it's 10 pre-rolls up
Yeah.
for over an eighth. So
Yeah.
like it's like 0.25.
It's
basically,
so
for that, right?
I love tiny little pre-rolls.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, and then everyone gets their own. It's so nice. I love it. And then what else? I haven't really been doing edibles recently because I noticed they just like you could just never know how they're gonna hit, and I just don't have like that much like room to like not know what I'm gonna. I guess
that's
it's just
real.
never the same.
Yeah.
So I don't really do edibles anymore. I think I really am just into pre-rolls right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any full size ones that you love? Like if you're gonna like give Dana a little treat and like have a really stony night.
I literally just
Or you
want
just have, like,
so
10
much
pure
purity.
beauties.
I also like the Miss Grass one.
Those ones are cute too.
They're so
Yes,
cute.
the
I
quiet
really
times.
like them,
and the
yeah.
whatever.
And then I like them, but they're a lot. But like the fuzzies, have you had?
Oh, I love
those?
fuzzies.
I love those. Those are so
I do
exciting.
like those, but they are like,
They're
a lot.
infused.
And I do believe the first two, I know for sure Miss Grass, but I think Pure Beauty is also both women-owned brands.
Yes, they are.
Which
They're
is
pretty
very
Miss
fucking
Grass,
cool.
yeah.
So look at you being
Which
a
I
feminist
love.
weed smoker.
Oh, I mean, well, they make the best shit.
Women make the best weed.
Coincidence?
You've
I
heard
think
it here.
not. Yeah, woman in STEM, weed STEM.
Okay, so do you have any projects coming up? Anything that we should know about?
Let's see. I have all my stand-up.
Yes.
Yeah, let us know where we can follow you to see like all of your upcoming projects.
You can follow me on Instagram at hottestdana. You can follow me on Twitter at Dana Donnelly or at Bad Dana Bad.
That's my personal favorite.
Yeah. Let's see. You can follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to TikTok more. I think
They're funny.
I think that I have something coming out soon, but I don't think I can say what it is.
Okay.
And then what else?
Yeah, so stay up to date on our
You
socials to
know,
find
Yeah,
out what's just coming up.
follow her.
Follow me.
We'll
She
make
posts-
it up here and here. We'll go.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Thanks for being with us.
Bye.